This message is brought to you by Abercrombie & Fitch. I've been ready for summer for a while, and now it's finally time for summer outfits. With a trip coming up, the A&F Vacation Shop has me covered. Abercrombie really knows how to do a lightweight outfit. Their tees, sweater polos, and linen blend shorts never miss. I wear Abercrombie denim year-round. Their shorts are no different and have the comfort I need for summer. Prep for your next trip with the A&F Vacation Shop. Get their newest arrivals in-store, online, and in the app.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want is a great feeling. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. From streaming to shopping, Prime helps you get more out of your passions. So whether you're a fan of true crime or prefer a nail-biting novel from time to time, with services like Prime Video, Amazon Music, and fast free delivery, Prime makes it easy to get more out of whatever you're into or getting into. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to learn more.
Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanjay. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. I'm good, but not as good as some Spurs fans, yo.
I'm so happy for them. I know that sounds terrible as a Chelsea fan, but I'm so happy for them.
I think genuine fans of football should be, like,
yeah. I mean, let's be honest. There was only two clubs supporting United this evening: Manchester United and Arsenal. Yeah,
fair enough.
And I know maybe one nice Arsenal fan. Everyone else is a fucking dickhead.
And we've lost half our listeners.
That's all right. I didn't like them anyways, so. We're near the end of the season. Half of them aren't even listening.
Yeah, it's true. We could just bash everyone.
Yeah, let's go for it. Everyone was joking. It's El Crapico, whatever. But I know, I think at least they credited Brennan Johnson the goal. I'm pretty sure that was an own goal, mate.
Man, if it was an own goal and no shots on target in a 1-0 win, that would be so on, that sums up exactly what their seasons were.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it felt like such a knife-edge game until, Spurs scored, and I felt like second half was pretty much just Spurs just went full Mourinho and took off their attackers, threw on extra centre-back, and just invited the pressure. It was so bizarre. Yeah. It was so unlike Ange, in fact.
Huh. Interesting.
But the man said it, right? In his second season, he always wins a trophy.
He did say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he actually believed it the way this season was going, but good on him.
What do you think happens now then? Amram gets fired, leaves. Does Ange get fired, leaves?
I think Amram has to save face and just walk away now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. Fine, you can see out the season, but after game week 38, win or lose, you bounce.
Yeah, but surely Ange bounces as well, right? Win a trophy,
Why?
Because I mean, his league form has been just as pathetic as Amram says.
Yeah. That's fine. He just got them into Champions League, so
yeah.
If they want to oust him, fine. But I wouldn't leave.
Yeah, I mean, lest we forget, was it last season? 10 games into the season, Spurs were looking like title contenders.
Top of the table or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have the players to be able to do what he wants, but
agreed. Yeah, agreed.
And he is not going to get them either.
I mean, if you're in Champions League, you can afford to, maybe.
Who wants to go there?
It's so
bottom 5.
It's so sad you say that, and I 100% believe that, because there will still be players out there that, even though United lost the trophy to Spurs, they will want to go to United because it's United.
Oh yeah.
Like, how fucking sad is that? Like,
how long does it take for the world to realize, like, this club is no longer what it was?
Yo, Anthony won a Europa League trophy tonight, basically, or a medal, right?
How? What?
Didn't he play long enough for Manchester United to be eligible for a medal?
Oh, as in the runner-up medal. Okay.
Oh, the runner-up. Yeah. Sorry. I got a little carried away. Yeah. I forgot which shit club he plays for. Yeah. I mean, speaking of Anthony, like, Chelsea can full on like flop next week. I'm chatting all this shit. The game's next week, right? I think it's next week.
Yeah. Weekend. No? Oh.
Is it next week?
No, yeah, it's next weekend, because this weekend is Champions League final.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even think of that. So why are we recording so early? What the hell?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's Champions League final, there's Championship final, there's final game week of the Premier League. And the game week is all on the Sunday at the same time, which you're going to have to proxy me for, FYI.
Nightmare.
Oh, it got
8 teams.
My situation got even worse. Like, so now I've actually been asked to play for a second cricket club. So now I'm playing a match on the Saturday and on the Sunday.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So I'm 100% out for final day of the game week. You're going to have to look at 20 team sheets and decide.
Not a problem.
I am so scared you're going to bottle this second place for me.
I was going to say, I don't think you have much riding on it besides that second place one. So I'll focus there.
Yeah.
And leave the rest up to chance.
Yeah. Not like we have a super title to win.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I love that you expressed how much you cared about this league, yet you absolutely forgot about waivers today again.
Again, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Look, we got Kai Havertz on a free.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have not looked at it. I agree. Yes.
We actually wavered in some pretty good players, because I think half the league forgot. And we got the likes of Isak, Merino, Reece James. Like, how full circle is it that we drafted Reece James and now we're gonna have Reece James in the final game week? Like,
yo.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of timestamped this. We're recording the evening after the Europa League finals. Spurs have won. Congratulations to all our Spurs fans, especially Draft Espresso in our Discord.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and Jake.
It's been a long time coming.
He's our friend as well.
Jake must be drunk off his ass.
I mean, if it's anything based on what this weekend was, yeah, Jake is 100% drunk.
How was that, yo?
Oh, I drank way too much, bro.
Good.
The Saturday evening, by the end of it, I don't even remember what happened. Like, I remember we went for a roast the next day, the Sunday, for lunch. I couldn't eat. I had to get it packed. Like,
You're kidding.
Bro, I remember walking to the fucking restaurant, and Jake and Chris were walking ahead of me, and I was like, guys, I'll meet you at the restaurant. I just went down this random alley, threw up, and then went to the restaurant. Like, I was in such a bad shape. Yeah, it was really bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great weekend.
Oh, it was fantastic. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup. Shout out to our Palace fans. Right? Nick, our Palace rep as well. He must be over the moon with that result.
Oh, yeah. Must be.
Yeah.
There were some weird ones recently. Like, what does this season come down to?
I mean, everyone's on the beach now. No?
That's it, right? Like, it's so not like what we usually see at the end of a season where goals galore start happening, and I mean, yeah, Palace and Wolves was a lot of goals, but besides that, it's not been the usual goal fest that we've expected from the end of the season.
I mean, Game Week 38 still to come.
Oh yeah. That never disappoints. So
Yeah. But I mean, you look at the last 3 games of Game Week 37, and it's almost like a taste of what's to come. Like Brighton beating Liverpool 3-2. I don't think that was on my bingo card by any means. Crystal Palace beating Wolves 4-2. Like I expected Wolves to maybe dominate that game. Crystal Palace to have a bit of a hangover.
sure, I guess there was enough time. I think.
Brentford letting a 2... Was it 2? They went up 2-0 at one point, no? Or maybe 2-1 up?
Was it?
I felt like they were leading at one point, but I was shocked that they ended up losing that game to Fulham.
Oh no, you're right. Right?
It
was 2-1 at a point.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the Harry Wilson effect or who was it. It was basically
Adama.
as Iwobi came off.
Adama,
fair enough.
2 assists, right? Like Leicester keeping a clean sheet. I mean, granted, it was against Ipswich. Isak randomly missing out all of a sudden. It was a weird...
Tough one for
Yeah.
some rosters.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I should do all our spiel and stuff like that, right? Anyways, listeners, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default fan tracks pod. You've caught us on our free episode. When I say free episode, it's because we have a Patreon where we do waiver episodes, inside tracks episodes, guest episodes, all that sort of jazz. And it's accessible for a low price of $1 a month. And I guess you're really just paying that for like maybe one more episode because the season's almost done. But maybe you sign up now. Maybe get a discount for next season because we're set to increase our prices slightly. Just because people have told us to. But back to what this episode is all about. Basically, this is our default episode, our Game Week to Game Week episode. The typical format for these episodes is that we have 2 halves. In the first half, we do a data dump where we discuss the default scoring categories in the game. And then we do a league update section, catch up on our league, see how we're doing. And then we take our halftime pint. And then after the break, we answer questions that we get from our lovely, lovely Discord community. And you can be a part of that Discord community for free. All you need to do is DM me, ask me for a link, and we'll hook you right up. But other than that, what I'll get Ross to do is quick social plugs. So Ross, please do that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, BantaBoys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to Ross. If you're listening to us on Spotify, if you don't mind going to our main page, giving us a 5-star rating, we truly appreciate it. We've only got like a week or so, maybe a few days to get to that 100 rating mark. Honestly, if you've already rated from your own phone, please go grab your partner's phone, your kid's phone, your neighbor's phone, somebody's phone. Let's try and get to that 100-star rating mark by the end of the season. If you're listening to us on YouTube, same sort of deal. If you're not already followed or subscribed to the channel, please hit the thumbs up button, the like button. Leave us a comment as well, regardless of what platform you're on. And yeah, we read everything. We share it with our community, just to spread the love, all the good vibes, yada yada yada. Anyways, that's all the boring admin biz out of the way. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else to touch on. So yeah, I think let's just jump straight into it.
All right.
Ay, 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 ay. Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
Okay, so starting with the data dump. We're going to start with key passes as always. Game Week 37, the highest number of key passes was 5 by 2 players, Ryan Nouri and Gruda from Brighton, and then 4 key passes by Leif Davis, Bilal El Khanous, Harvey Elliott, Morsi from Ipswich, Odegaard and Soler from West Ham, but Soler only played 30 minutes. Thoughts, Ryan?
A bit annoyed because I wanted to grab Gruder. He was free all over the place,
Yeah.
and I opted not to.
Why?
But he smashed it. I don't know. I guess I thought minutes was a worry, and Brighton's so unpredictable. Bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Probably don't even remember who I backed, but it did not go well. It is good to see that you can still target the teams like Leicester and Southampton and Ipswich, because 2 Ipswich players here
Yeah.
does not usually happen.
Yep.
Really, really glad to see Leaf back though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people were
I
kind of
didn't-
clamoring for him this game week, which is great for
I
them.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize he smashed it though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Harvey, I think, always hungry when he gets to start. He does well. Not actually, I shouldn't say always.
He's had a shit season.
He's had a shit season, but like he always is. He's one of those traps for us, right? But
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
we don't go and get him, is
Yeah.
when he does well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. He has his moments. Let's put it that
yes,
way. Yeah.
Ryan Nori, man, he
Oh.
must be very up there in terms of key passes this season, not just as a defender, but
I think we'd have to analyze that as a Gary O'Neill and Vito Pereira split, though.
fair. And if you do that, it must be even more telling.
Yeah. Yeah. Genuinely, like, I am very interested in drafting Ryan Nuri next season. Only because it's the
Yeah.
Vitor effect.
Yeah. I guess Soler's impressive, but completely unexpected.
Yeah, I still go back to, like, Forest, good defense, but still allows teams to, like, create chances against them.
Right.
Like, the reason I say that as well, like, people talk about, like, oh, Celsus had an amazing season, da-da-da. But a keeper can't be good unless he has saves to make, right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
But I guess as Soler as a West Ham asset, yes, it's unexpected in that way. Like, that's the last name I'm going to pick out of a West Ham hat of names to be on,
Exactly.
like, the data dump. Yeah.
And then Ode is pretty standard. Ode.
Yeah.
Ode.
Shit season?
Odegaard.
You know what? He's another interesting name, I think, for next season's draft. Where is he going to fall?
For me, I'm not grabbing until 3rd round. Like,
Obviously, he's going to be gone before that. Surely.
obviously, but that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so interesting, especially with, like, you know, Saka have been out for so long, and yeah, he's just been so shit. And I mean, we're well aware of his performances given how much Haroon talks about him in our Discord. Yeah. I guess shout out to Bilal as well, who's been an absolute monster over the past 4 or 5 game weeks, I feel.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
But yeah, I guess otherwise kind of fairly expected standard. I guess the only other and unexpected thing was Morsi getting key passes.
Same. But I guess it's opposition, right?
Yeah. So like final game week then, do we just go ham on options from teams facing the promoted teams? And I know this sounds like fairly obvious or whatever, but
I think so, but it's also final game week, and I think it's a bit clearer who's on the beach now. So I feel like there's just little wrong you can do. You're going to get lineups, you're going to get surprises, you're going to get a couple, young players given their debut start, or some experienced players starting but not getting full complement of minutes. It's going to be a roulette, yo, and I love it. It's just the best.
Yeah, like I'm going through fixture by fixture. Like Bournemouth versus Leicester. Leicester on the beach. Bournemouth still playing for European spot. Fulham versus Man City. I feel like both teams are playing for something there potentially. Ipswich versus West Ham. Neither team gives a fuck.
Right.
Liverpool Palace. Neither team gives a fuck. Man United Aston Villa. Villa obviously trying to win. Man United, I feel like, will throw kids out.
Yeah, they will.
Newcastle Everton. Obviously, Newcastle have to win. Everton on the beach.
They're gonna come out hard, aren't they? Like
Yeah,
they're gonna force Isak to play even if he has a broken leg. Like
100%. Yeah. Forest Chelsea. Both teams have something to play for, which I'm kind of glad I'm not watching this weekend at all. Like, I do not want to watch that game. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck if I was watching that game.
I think the momentum's on your side though.
Momentum,
okay, fine.
Chelsea, same
1-0.
sentence. What?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Southampton, Arsenal, neither team playing for anything. Like, Southampton already broke that derby record, so...
Yeah.
Spurs, Brighton. Spurs won a trophy. Kids might play. Brighton have something to play for. Europe.
Okay.
And then Wolves, Brentford, same thing. Brentford have something to play for. Wolves on the beach. So, to me, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fixtures are maybe somewhat serious. Which
is plenty. Like,
yeah. I mean, we say that. It's the other 3 fixtures that are probably going to have all the goals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But it's very interesting to see how things could potentially play out. All right, next category is shots and how many on target. Highest number of shots recorded in Game Week 37 was 6 by 2 players. Mo Salah with 2 on target, Welbeck with 3 on target, and then 5 shots attempted by Stupinan, who had 2 on target, and Raul Jimenez had 2 of his 5 shots on target. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, Brighton on form, huh?
Bro, Stupinan fucking smashed it this game week.
Yeah, he really did. Really did. I don't know, man. Like, what has happened to... I don't even want to say Poole. Like, okay, fine. I could get Poole being on the beach, but what has happened to Moyo? One more return. Just do it. Like,
he already signed the contract, bro. Why does he
still,
need to?
just get the record. Get the record.
You know he's gonna do it final game week as well.
He is, for sure. For sure.
Last 4 games, if I made a Premier League table, where do you think Brighton sit?
3rd.
1st.
Wow.
Close. But they are the only... Are they the only other team? No. They are one of 3 teams that are undefeated in their last 4 games.
I was going to say they drew 1, right?
Yeah. They drew 1, 1-3. Same as Manchester City, except Brighton have more goals for.
Okay.
The 3rd undefeated team. Want to take a wild swing? It's a team from London.
Chelsea.
Nah, come on, we're shit.
Fair enough.
I'll give you a massive clue. FA Cup, buddy.
Yo, Palace, yo.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, 2 wins, 2 draws in the last 4.
Very nice.
Yeah. But Brighton, I mean, but the thing is, as much as we want to praise Brighton, you and I have discussed this off air, right? They're very much a Jekyll and Hyde team, as much as like Fulham are.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Like, actually, all those teams bunched up for that, like, weird ass European giveaway or whatever. Like, Bournemouth have been there. I want to say maybe potentially Brentford have been in that position at one point as well.
Yeah. Fulham.
Yeah.
And Brighton, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, but in terms of like the shots, the only surprising name there is Stupinan. Like, the other guys are somewhat expected.
Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening with JP as well? I thought he was eligible for this game week, yet he was nowhere to be seen.
He was, right? Like, his suspension is done. That is a great point. I did not realize that. I thought he was actually playing. Um,
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, to be honest.
it is. I guess. Do you think there's a move on the cards and they're trying to figure out how to play without him?
Maybe to Liverpool.
Perhaps.
They need a number 9.
So do Arsenal. So do
Chelsea.
Chelsea. So do Manchester United.
Yeah, bro. It's genuinely crazy how many of the top clubs in the Premier League need a number 9.
I mean, that's Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah.
The rest aren't top clubs. Sorry.
I mean, one of those teams won a trophy, the other one didn't, so.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, it's gonna be a great summer, man. Especially if, like, Chelsea win a trophy as well. Oh, let me not get ahead of myself. But it might be one of the best summers ever. Just saying. Okay, Accra crosses into the box. Highest number was 3 by 2 names here. Leif Davis and Ashley Young. Quick thoughts, Ryan?
Annoying AF. I mean, the fact that Coleman goes off injured so early. Young comes in, gets the cleanie, gets the smashing score. But good to see Leif back, man.
Yeah. Are you rolling out Leaf against West Ham in that final game week if you own him?
West Ham seem like they score at least 1 per game now.
You mean Bowen scores at least 1 per game now?
Fair.
What a finish, by the way. Oh my god. I don't know if you've seen that goal. Oh.
I must have. I just can't remember it right now.
Man's first touch is juggling the ball. Second touch is volley into the fucking top
Yeah,
bins.
okay, right.
Like...
Yo, there were some screamers this weekend.
Marmouche?
Well, game week, not week. Yeah, Marmouche.
Yeah.
But yeah, standard, I guess.
Yeah.
Given.
Yeah. Standard. Given the names, yeah. All right, extra categories, outliers for those. Tackles 1, highest number was 7 by Nico Williams. Dispossessions, there was a high of 4 by Guedes, McNeil, Jay Robinson from Southampton, Trossard, and Callum Wilson. Interceptions, there was a high of 4 by Nico Williams as well. Clearances, there was a high of 12 by Huijsen, the new Real Madrid defender now, I guess. Successful dribbles, there was a high of 5 by Trossard. Aerials, there was a high of 9 by Jacob Greaves. And then block shots, there was a high of 4 by Nathan Collins. Thoughts, Ryan?
Where do I start?
Nico, where are we drafting him
Yeah,
next season?
it has to be Nico, right? Like, man, I still find him so unpredictable. I benched in one league for this game.
Yeah.
And he goes ghost ham. Like, he just goes off
Yeah.
on a screamer. So much so that he got 2 bonus points in FPL. Like,
Yeah.
that's how crazy it was.
He gives me like Mikolenko vibes. Like, we always doubt him.
Yeah.
We shouldn't doubt him. And he smashes it.
Yeah, true. At least Miko performed this game weekend.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Miko went
It's
off.
Yeah. And it's the game week you would have trusted him, so it's
Yeah.
a predictable one.
Yeah.
Where do you go, Nico, in next season?
Is he
Alright.
Defender 2 or Defender 3 for you right now?
I guess it depends. I want to see what happens to Forest on a whole. If they lose some key players, he drops down. He's right now a Defender 2 for me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he
They're
could
playing
drop down to
European
3.
football potentially, so they get worse.
They could, and I
Yeah.
could see them getting picked. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone goes after Elliot Anderson, for example. Like,
Yeah.
goes after Milenkovic.
Yeah.
What did I say? I was gonna say Murillo, and then I went Milenkovic.
Murenkovic. It's combined.
But I said Mikolenkovic just because we were talking about Miko just now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance Forrest sign another left back as well, introduces competition, rotation, all
True.
that sort of jazz. So I guess approach these assets with a bit of caution. I think with any defense, though, the safest option is probably the centre back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And minutes too, right? Like it's just more assured.
Yeah. We're never gonna see Hoyson again, I guess.
Supposedly not.
Yeah.
Like that Greaves popped up here. It's kind of like a throwback to the beginning of season where these Ipswich defenders were doing it for players, for managers.
I'd be tempted to go there on the final game week against West Ham.
I can see it. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Nathan Collins, thoughts on, like, is he the new Pinnock? Like, is it just a...
I don't know. Like, I still prefer Sepp as the new Pinnock, I think.
Okay.
I mean, Collins will still score you points and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I still prefer Sepp, but I mean, that being said, I feel like both players have kind of been up and down in their Fantrax output in recent games.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because I think if you look at like the last 4 games, they kind of scored similarly. I think over the last 4, like shit good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Collins is probably the safer pick, I think.
I think so too. I'm excited to see what Brentford do defensively next season because they have prospects, man. They have Rico Henry, he's back. They have Coyote, they have Collins, they have people, man.
Yeah. There's another guy that got injured that should have played this season, didn't get it. Oh, Aaron Hickey. He was kind of
right.
in at the start. Wasn't really around.
Ticking along, kind of, yeah.
Or was it maybe last season? I don't know if he played
last
at
season.
all.
I think it was last season.
Yeah, that was last season. Yeah. But I think he is also like, we can't forget about him completely.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Assuming he stays, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Trossard showing up in both categories as well. Great option for final game week against Southampton.
Definitely. But to me, lineup dependent. I can see a possibility of him not playing.
Yeah.
With like the full complement kind of back.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Arsenal are actually going to be playing for, so maybe he just gets the nod and smashes.
Yeah.
As he tends to.
Yeah. Yep. Other than that, I think it's fairly straightforward. Kind of expected, all that jazz. Cool. So we'll move on to our next segment, which is the league updates.
Can we not?
All right, Ryan. Talk to me, bro. How was game week 37?
I crashed out of the IGL Champions competition. I scored 83.75, which I thought was respectable enough for this game week.
Yeah.
But still didn't make the final cut. I don't actually know what the final cut was because I was trying to find the updated spreadsheet and didn't see it.
Yeah.
The only game week good I really had was trusting Leicester, yo. I had Vardy,
Nice.
Bilal,
Nice.
McAteer,
Nice.
and Stolarczyk in goal.
Yeah.
And they all returned double digits.
Sounds like a 50 to 60 point haul in total.
Right? So, how pathetic the rest of... And Saka on top of that.
Oh my god.
Which is 11.5. So, how pathetic the rest of them were. Chiesa's 3.75, Enzo's 3, Damsgaard's 4. This one was a mess up on my part. I forgot Jed Spence in my roster, so his 2.
Oh.
That was the early game,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Coleman with 0. So it was like really garbage all around.
The only one I'll give you shit for is Chiesa.
I know.
It's it's the same thing in our Super League. I was like, when I saw it, I was obviously way too hungover to like debate the decision otherwise, but I was like, yeah, I knew if Chiesa started and you saw that, 100% you'd grab him in every fucking league you'd be in.
Without a doubt. Ooh, right. And the mess up did cost me because I benched Nico Williams here.
Oof.
So Jed Spence staying in kind of cost me that spot.
So you'd have gotten it if you played Nico?
Probably. I suspect so.
Yeah.
But so it goes.
Yeah.
And on DPL, I think I won, but doesn't mean much at this point. Yes, I won 72 versus 48. So I had a bit more concentrated good here. So it was just Makatir, Mikolenko, Allison. And I had duds in the like of Enzo again, Damsgaard again, Emil Smith Royo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, horrible. You're going to give me shit for a couple more picks here. Jordan Ayew.
I don't mind that. It's against Ipswich. Don't mind it. I thought about it.
Fixture play, yeah.
I thought about it. Yeah.
Simicast.
Yeah. That was an unexpected 0.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
He rarely ever puts up 0.
Agreed.
And again, I left one in my roster. Luke Shaw.
Wow.
I know. But I won.
Yeah.
So
Which is shambolic for the other manager.
it is horrific. And he fielded actual 10 players too. Like
Oh my god.
he had Semedo with a negative score.
Who is this
Willock
other
with 0.
manager? What's his username?
He must have tuned out. He's completely tuned out.
What's his username?
Target man.
Target man. Who are you, Target man? Yeah, that's horrific. Wow. But you're basically your season is done then. Like if you're out
Yes.
the IGL champions stuff, like what are you even playing for? Like
Nothing.
so is this
Done.
like the only game week you're gonna actually, follow waivers?
So I guess I have Super and I have Dino and that's it.
Yeah,
It's
true.
so fun now.
Oh, we're
It's
tied
freed
in
up.
Dino as well. It's such an exciting
I
race.
know.
If it
keeps
wasn't
going
for
and going and going.
yeah, if it wasn't for like first place having like all the points for in the world, Duncan, shout out to you. Congrats on your Dino title this season. But yeah, it was like second, third, and fourth. Both of us are like in that mix. But yeah, we're all like 3 points behind first place. Like it'd be so
Yeah.
cool if we all end up on the same points. I mean, obviously we don't win anything, but yeah.
It would be, actually. And
Yeah.
you're on what, like a 4-game win streak? I'm on a 5-game win streak. So we've been tied for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, granted, I say that. I don't even know who the fuck I play next game week, actually.
That is a good point. Imagine if it's me.
Oh, it says
It is
you! Amazing!
That is cool.
That is amazing.
That is cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we're fully on the beach. I mean, I need to still do like a waiver pod and stuff. Like I'm still gonna put in waivers because there's like one league that actually matters to me. So
Right.
yeah, cool. Should I just give my updates then, or do you want to go
Yeah,
through
yeah,
your? Do you want to go through your standouts, regrets, all that jazz? Like,
No, I pretty much done. Like,
yeah. No, I mean,
No point.
no one really cares at this point, right? Like, I'd
Correct.
be surprised
And
if
I didn't make
anyone
moves.
listens. Yeah. Oh.
and I didn't make moves in any leagues or anything. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess for me, so because I'm out the IGL Championship Challenge or whatever, I thought I'd just focus on like another league. But I lost in that league. So let's start with the bad news before we get to the good news, which was the Lifestyle League. I was in the Cup semifinals. I lost 114 to 100. So right now, my only goal in that league, in the at least the regular league standings, is to beat Robbie. We're tied on the same points. Obviously, he has a massive points for. So I need him to lose, really. This is purely just chatting shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But standout performers, Nico Williams, Raul Jimenez, Njai. Regrets, I guess, was playing Kepa versus Man City. But nothing really like much else or whatever. Like, I feel like my opponent just got luckier than I did, sort of thing. Like, when you score 100 points, you still expect to win. So if you get
Yeah.
beat after that, I think you just kind of chalk it up to your opponent had a better game week, better luck, all that jazz.
Right.
Waiver picks don't happen in DPL until tomorrow, so can't really speak on that. And roster concerns aren't that important. So the main league is really the main DPL league, the CC league or whatever. I won 83-68. Thank you, Gavin, for the 3 points. Truly appreciate it. I'm still second. But obviously I need to win the next game to keep that second spot and win that money. I think the table is like fairly tight there as well, because I believe Subatomic Squash, one of our loyal Discord members, is also on the same amount of points as I am, 66. He's behind on points 4, and then 4th place has 64 points, 5th place has 63 points. So really, it is a must win game for me. The standout performers there were Emi Martinez, Estupinan, and Mikolenko. Gaming regrets, I guess, playing Rodrigo Gomes, but it really was just final day options. What were they? I saw Rodrigo Gomes got stupid like you did over Kiesa and was like, oh, yeah, okay, I love this guy. Like, yeah, he did fuck all, so I immediately dropped him. Didn't even wait for waivers. And obviously can't talk about waiver picks, but in terms of roster concerns, again, it's just a lack of forward options because Pedro Neto is really my only consistent forward. Unless you considered Europa final goal scorer or quote-unquote goal scorer Brennan Johnson. He's also still in my roster, but I don't know if he's going to even start versus Brighton in that final game week. McAllister being out for the rest of the season. Slot has said, like, yeah, he's in his rest. I'm not going to play him. We're just going to preserve him for the start of next season. Extremely intelligent decision, I think, by any manager.
Yep.
And I guess just toughish matchups for my squad. So, like, okay, if I had to go through my roster right now, I've got Emi Martinez versus Manchester United in net. I've got a 3-man defense at the moment. Estupinan versus Spurs, Kirkes versus Leicester, Munoz versus Liverpool. In midfield, I've got 5, Damsgaard versus Wolves, Enciso versus West Ham, Eze versus Liverpool, Enzo versus Forest, Iwobi versus Man City. And then my 2 forwards, Brennan Johnson versus Brighton, Pedro Neto versus Forest. And then on my bench, I've got Matty Cash, Mikolenko, Sepp Vandenberg, and a out of contention Alexis McAllister. So I've got 2 free spots on my bench, basically.
Right.
I
would be trying for a forward.
Yeah.
Especially one that like Nketiah might start again, you know.
Versus Liverpool final home game at Anfield.
Well, okay, fair. What about like
a Fulkrug versus Ipswich, maybe?
Yeah. That could work. But I really like the defense actually. I don't think the fixtures are bad at all.
Yeah.
And it's final game week, so I think all fixtures are something in a final game week, like shootout. Like I don't expect Pool to be Pool. I don't expect City to beat themselves either because they didn't look that good this weekend.
Yeah, fair.
So I mean, I'm not against the Ezes, the Munoz, the I mean, man, your defense sounded great. Repeat it again.
Kirkes.
Nico.
Yeah, hold on. It is Kirkes, Munoz, and Estupinan.
Oh, it's Estupinan. Yeah, he's on so much form, yo. If that continues, smashing.
I mean, Spurs are on the
Kirkes-
beach now. Like, they won.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Kirk has the fixtures right, so
Yeah.
it's all good there. I just really worry about your forward lineup the most, and that's fixable if you get Fulkrug.
Yeah, so what if
Is
if
Kai
like
free?
so I was gonna go to an Arsenal asset, but oh my god, how bad would things have to be if Sterling is free starting against Southampton?
No. I'll do it.
Right, it's so tempting. Like,
I'll do it. The fixture's right.
yeah, player's not, but yeah, fixture is. Yeah, but it's definitely in forward. But like I said, the options are very slim. Maybe Richarlison starts against Brighton. He's free. Fulkrug is there. Who else is there? No one else really, man. Callum Hudson-Odoi? Would you try for Cho against Chelsea?
that's a good show for a player who goes, but
Yeah, it's tempting.
Chelsea are gonna be hungry. Like,
Yeah. I don't know what to make of that game, to be honest.
neither me. I think it's the only fixture where I'd very much be like, I want to see the likes of Newcastle go up, and then Chelsea go up, and then Newcastle get like draw and like have the drama going back and forth. Like that's the only one I really want
Yeah.
to see tossing up that spot.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, I'd almost want to avoid the Chelsea Forest game if possible, because I just feel like that's going to be so cagey. Like, neither team is going to want to lose that game.
Fair.
I mean, that being said, I'm still playing my Enzos and my Palmers.
What about like a Marlon if he starts?
Ooh, against a horrible Manchester United team.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted. Bro, you're in charge. I'm not going to be here. I mean, listen, I've got a T20 game. It starts at 1 p.m. The game week, the matches start at 4 p.m. I'm sure at one point, I should be able to look at my phone and hopefully be able to undo whatever madness you've put in my roster. So, like, I'm gonna make waiver moves and obviously prepare for the worst. But yeah.
And I'm gonna change your password and prepare for the best.
Could you imagine being in the fucking middle of the cricket field? Oh my god, I can't log in, bro. Absolute carnage. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's exactly what you said. I'm gonna try and focus on the forwards. If I'm not able to get another decent forward, I guess my only option is to go with a back four. Is there a particular defense you'd be targeting if you had to pick up a defender 4 or whatever?
I see Senesi's expected to play. It makes sense with Huijsen going.
True.
I like that shout. I think aren't Leicester horrible at set pieces? Like,
Yeah, they're pretty much horrible at everything, really.
I guess so. And with no Vardy, I like Bournemouth this game week. I think you do too.
Would you be tempted by Soufal versus Ipswich?
A bit, yeah.
Maybe a Luca
prefer
Digne versus
Senesi, but
Man United?
if Luca Digne is free, he should not be free.
Yeah,
So-
he is at the moment. Yeah. Cucurella is free as well.
Your top scorer?
Botman is free. Would you go a Newcastle defender versus Everton?
I don't like it.
All right.
With the likes of Ashley Ole playing again, don't like
Oh, you know Gordon is going to tear him a new one.
it. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, Senesi's free, so maybe I go there as well.
Yeah, you could stack your bench, right? And then it's just who
Yeah. What
on the
about
day.
the Arsenal defenders without Saliba and Gabriel?
I don't trust it,
Agreed. Same.
Like, the fixture's great.
Agreed.
I just feel like it's going to be Raya getting the saves as opposed to
The centre
the
backs doing
defense.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, cool. All right. I think that's it for league updates. So what we'll is there anything else otherwise you wanna talk about?
No.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. Anyways, what we'll do now is take our halftime pint, and we will be back after the break with some questions. So we'll see you in a bit. And we are back. Yeah, I think we did a fairly okay dissection. Dissection, is that what you call it? On my team or my issues or whatever? Yeah, but we've got some questions and stuff like that. Man, I can't believe the season's almost done, by the way.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. I've been telling everyone, actually. I'm so ready for a break.
Same. It's not even like from the potting or anything. It's more from the football, the ups and downs.
Yeah. And having time for other shit in my life. Obviously,
That's
like we
That's
should
a big part of it too.
we should be like better adults and probably prioritize, the things that are obviously more important, but we don't. We obviously love and are obsessed about football and fantasy and all that, but being almost forced to do something with our time now, like it's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna get fit.
yeah. I mean, cricket season's fully underway as well, so yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it. That being said, like, I'm sure we'll still find a way to keep our Discord engaged, active.
Yeah, we're gonna end up like following some kind of obscure sport, getting into fantasy like darts or fantasy pickleball. Or...
Yeah. Oh, fantasy pickball is a great idea. Yeah. So the second club that I joined for cricket, apparently those guys do like an intra fantasy league or something where they pick players from their own club and score fantasy points. I was like, this is fucking down my alley, bro.
Imagine when you're sabotaging your own performance.
I know.
over the fantasy.
I was like, league leader has me? Yeah, bro. Duck. Right away.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. But yeah, fully looking forward to the break. Anyways, we got some questions, so let's jump straight into those. All right, so I'll take our first question. It's from Jurst29. He's got a couple of them, actually, so I'll read out his first one. Last season, in the 23-24 season, in the final few weeks, both Rogers and Diallo looked like they were poised to have breakouts during the season. Any shouts for players who look similarly poised for a breakout next season?
I don't even okay, I remember Rogers. I don't remember Diallo at all from the end of last season.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
Um,
Maybe I was just
but-
ignorant about it. I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I will throw out Gruder.
Nice. I like that. I'm going to throw out Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's come leaps and bounds under Potter a little bit.
I could come wrong to that. I mean, we talked about Ignori already.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bit more consistent than just the final few weeks. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's still going under the radar, but for a lot of people's like where they hold him in what esteem, but
Yeah.
he's up there for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Schade?
Oh, Shad is a great shout, actually.
Yeah.
Like that.
Coyote?
Coyote's up there.
Yeah.
Enzo, I know you are, but I mean that was whole season, so
Yeah, that was whole season. I mean, he is showing these moments where he looks like he can get fuck all points, which is a
Yes.
little concerning.
yes,
I got to shout out boy Tillemans as well, even though he's injured.
yeah. I have one for you, and you're gonna laugh because it is a joke.
Yeah.
Mason Mount.
Fuck that guy. Yeah, screw that guy. I mean, I'd throw Diallo there as well. Like, I think this season
Yeah.
was proof that, yeah, Diallo is, like, definitely someone we need to consider.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, this season felt like Johan Vissa's breakout season.
Yeah, that's a good point. I worry though because Thiago's back. Like,
Yeah,
surely over summer they find a way to utilize all of them.
yeah.
Don't know what that means and who drops out, but I mean, it could just mean Brentford's a beast next season. Who knows?
Yeah. Chris Richards?
Good season.
Are we talking
Important
like...
player for Palace now.
Yeah, are we talking like maybe Tarko levels of reliance?
No, no way.
Yeah.
Up there, but not Taku.
Strand Larson?
I guess we assume Cunha gets the move, and then yes, he becomes a better option.
Yeah, because we saw proof of him performing without Cunha, right?
Yeah. And again, this game week, Cunha didn't get the start. I mean, granted, Cunha did sub on, but Strand performed, yo.
Goal and assist. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jai.
Ooh. Easiest brace ever. Actually, no. Don't want to take credits away from the guy's goal.
Yeah. Lewis Hall.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about his season.
Yeah. Yankuba Minte.
Yes.
What about your boy Jacob Murphy?
He's timeless, yo.
Yeah, he really is. Matson.
I actually haven't been following. Has he been smashing it?
Kind of. I mean, when he starts, he smashes. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yasina Yari. I mean, we spoke about Gruda as well.
Yeah. I like Ayari as a player, but I don't know how dependable he'll be for points.
Yeah. I wish it was Connor Bradley's position, and if it was, I think he would also be up there.
Yeah, I think you'd have to scramble and fight a lot of managers to get him, though.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to go early.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good set of names. I don't think we missed any obvious ones, I want to say. Okay, so the next question that Juice29 has is, I've won my home league 3 seasons in a row. My league has half joking, half serious suggested placing a handicap on me next season. That's amazing. If I agree, do you have any good ideas? We are a 10-manager, 15-player roster league. The only suggestion so far has been making me use only 14 players. I thought you might have some fun or interesting ideas.
Interesting. I mean, I automatically went to the less players for sure. I was just gonna say, like, you have to roster 2 goalkeepers.
Just like Haroon.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Maybe every other manager gets like that you come up against get like a bonus 1 point per start.
Yeah.
So like he starts off like 11 points behind. I don't know.
What happens if he has to, every waiver window, he has to drop his highest scoring player?
Oh, that's really harsh.
Yeah,
that's
I guess
chaotic as fuck.
Welcome to our podcast. Like,
that is akin to what Kyle was doing that season though, where if he lost the matchup, he had to drop a starter, not a bench player, but he had to drop someone from his starting 11.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. We lost Kyle in the end.
Well, fair. It did work out in his favor though. He got rid of some like duds pretty early.
Yeah. I think some Manchester United defenders and stuff like Malacia or some shit, right?
Maybe, yeah. Surely there must be some more creative things we could come up with time.
Smaller. I mean, he already mentioned only using 14 players, so smaller bench is basically the same fucking thing.
Less fab penalties. If he's using fab, that is.
Yeah. Or maybe like formation restrictions.
I thought of that. Like, okay, you know what? I like that, but I think it should be like really randomized. Like, he has to use all the formation fixture. Like, within every I don't know how many formations there are, but let's say there are 10 formations.
Yeah.
In the first 10 games,
yeah,
he has to use each formation iteration once.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the game week, if you leave it to last, then it's like, oh, the final game week is when you have to go 5-4-1. Man.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. I guess, like, can you maybe mess with the draft as well, in a sense? Like, he's not allowed a pick for like the first 3 rounds, but then
Yeah, it could do.
right, but then he gets those picks in like the other rounds as well, like. And I mean, if you win your league after that, like, your league is shit, mate. I'm sorry, like.
I was gonna say, so round 1, I think he should still participate in
Yeah,
wherever it falls. But then, yeah, the next 3 rounds he could like sit out
yeah,
because the gap between round 1 and round 2 is huge.
yeah. Like, imagine you're like 1-1 in that scenario as well. Like,
Oh,
you go like Bruno, Saka, Palmer, Haaland, Salah.
Haaland.
Just chill after that. Yeah, I bet you he does that and still wins his league.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if listeners, you thought of an idea that we haven't mentioned, please drop it in the Discord. We'd love to hear what crazy ideas you guys can come up with. Do you want to take our next listener question?
Yeah, so the next question is from Draft and Drams. He's asking, he's asking 2 historical first rounders, so KDB and Trent, TBB, are leaving this summer. Outside of the existing pack are Saka, Salah, which is the existing pack being Saka, Salah, Palmer, Haaland, Bruno. What players do you have who do you think have the best chances of establishing themselves as contenders for the top scorer for the next 3 to 5 seasons? So kind of replacing KDB and TBB as those first rounders every season for the next 3 to 5.
I mean, in a perfect world, if Cunha stayed with Wolves and Mbeumo stayed with Brentford, I would want to put them up there.
Yeah, I would say Mbeumo for sure.
The penalties obviously help massively, right?
Yeah.
I know Eze doesn't usually make like a top 5, top 10 sort of range, but in terms of how consistent he is, I guess, season after season, like as a top 20 pick, I think he deserves a shout.
I would agree. It's just the injury proneness that has me off
I guess
slightly.
Yeah.
And we were worried about like how they cope with no Elise, so they manage fine.
Yeah. Bowen?
Yeah, hard to go against them, right? Still so return dependent, but man.
Yeah. Isak isn't on his list.
No, I don't typically like Isak as a first rounder though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're too dependent on the returns. But I mean, smash this season. What about Diallo?
Oh. Yeah.
I think the potential is there for him to keep it up for like 3 to 5 seasons.
Yeah. Definitely is there. Can we ever consider the likes of Foden, Odegaard again?
Not for me.
Yeah.
Semenyo.
He's so trigger happy, man. Like, I feel like you fluke your way into points at that point.
Fair. Munoz.
Ugh.
Does he just naturally replace Trent?
Bro, 100%. Like, I think if push comes to shove, I would take him late round 1. Like, especially on that turn.
Yes.
100%. Like, the guy never stops running. He's an absolute machine. Obviously, Crystal Palace being in Europe concerns me with any team that enters Europe without, the familiarity of the effect that being in a European competition has on the rest of your squad. But yeah, Munoz is just fucking hell. He's amazing. Like, he's not a defender. He's an attacker playing as a defender. That's how he is.
Yep.
Enzo?
Not quite there. No.
Fair.
I think that's a good list.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Cool. So I'll take our final question then from Mr. Naru. It's been a while since we've had a question from him. His question is, what was the best Discord moment this season, and why was it Matt O'Reilly scoring off the bench?
I mean, we have cult heroes for sure.
Yeah.
And we kind of make it out to be more than it should be.
Yeah.
But when they fire, it's like epic, the reaction.
Amazing, honestly. I was thinking about it when I saw this question as well. And, there's so much hate and war and fighting and division in society and humanity these days. I find it beautiful that a Discord full of people that have rarely met each other in person can unite over such a silly event like Matt O'Reilly scoring off the bench. I think it's absolutely fucking beautiful.
No, you're absolutely right. It really is when you put it like that. Or, I mean, they have a few that come to mind for me. Haroon going, losing it when Banter Bouncer is just like trolling him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the GIF penalties were really, really well done in Bash.
Yeah.
Oh, so in Super, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Bash, we had our presser videos, which I thought was a fucking hit, and I can't wait for it to continue into the next season as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That should be whatchamacallit, like Patreon content just permanently available.
Yeah, it really should be, yeah. But yeah, I genuinely, I can't remember our Discord banding together so much when Matt O'Reilly was getting something off the bench. Like,
yeah.
It was honestly so beautiful to see. Any other things that come to mind? I don't think so. I think that's it.
No, I mean, we had some annoying pool fans when they won.
Oh, yeah.
But they're fully within their right.
Thank God we
It's
only
all
have
good.
one Spurs fan, I actually really like him as well. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I guess those are the questions, and that is the pod. Our penultimate episode for the season, Ryan. We've got one more to go.
Yeah.
Postseason pod.
Looking forward to it.
I already
Ooh.
asked Tash to. I already
okay,
asked
good.
Pi to do us questions. FYI.
Nice. I was gonna ask.
Yeah. Already in the works.
Lovely.
I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to do. If you want to bring anyone else on, it's gonna be another quick cash pod, basically summary of how our season has gone, the season in general as well. The Discord has already started talking about mock drafts. FYI.
No way.
No, I'm not even joking.
That's crazy.
No, like I think it would be very interesting to see a mock draft as soon as the season ends, just to see where everyone evaluates the assets.
The current set of players, and then 2-3 months down where they evaluate the.
Yeah.
I mean, next episode, I can celebrate my victory over you and Dino.
We'll see.
We can collectively celebrate our super win.
Oh yeah. We're right now in the position where I think 3 teams are tied on 9 points. There's one on 6 points as well, and we're playing another team on 9 points. Basically, we need to win to get the title.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is all on you.
No pressure.
Yeah, none at all.
I mean, we do have one of the healthiest points for if it's anything, but I don't see how that could ever work out here.
Yeah, not the highest, but one of the highest.
Yeah.
Should be fine. It'll be fine.
Should be.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah. Any final words before we sign off, though, bro?
Just follow Ras's advice, have fun. Season's not over, but it basically is. So
Yep.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. For those that are playing for anything, best of luck. Any dilemmas, join the Discord, ask us for advice. More than happy to help. Again, it is free. All you need to do is DM me for a link. Also look out for Perfect 11 being hosted by the Draft Society.
Good point.
Right? That's another
think of
thing to
that.
look forward to if you have already finished all your leagues, you're on the beach, all of that sort of jazz. Other than that, I guess penultimate thank you to everyone that has listened to us, followed us, subscribed to us. We truly appreciate all the support that we've received this season. It's been absolutely immense. We've grown so much as a pod, as a community, all that sort of jazz. It's honestly surpassed our expectations by loads, by miles, kilometers, meters, centimeters, all the distances. I don't know why I continue to get smaller there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Anyways, guys, enjoy the weekend, and we will catch you on our next and final episode for the season. Until next time, peace.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.